I know children like cute and cuddly. Adults like cute and cuddly. Let's get our co-host in here. Adults like cute and cuddly. I know. I like cute and cuddly. But cute and cuddly, cute and cuddly? Yeah. That comes with consequences. And a lot of times kids like to, stealing the show once again, Captain America. Nice job. Yeah. Wow. What do you think, Matt? Do somersault. 1, 2, 3, somersault. Yeah. Nice job. And a lot of times people will see things like this and think, hang on, I'm going to have a cello. I'm going to have a pigeon in the... A lot of times people see cute behaviors, well, I don't know what you want to call that, entertaining behaviors like that, and how I got it on cue and how he listens. That is, they see that and they want that. What, Rocky? What? People see that and they want that. I'm telling you, there's training that has gone into that. Training and time, and the behavior modification I've done with Mr. Pink right there, that's 12 years of training that I've put into modifying that behavior. And Rocky did come to us from a shelter. Rocky did come to us from a shelter. And that's where a lot of animals purchased or attained as gifts end up. For several reasons. And let me tell you why, okay? But children want cute and cuddly, and they often, there he is foraging again, level of complexity. Got to keep that mouth busy. They can squeeze those animals. A lot of times I see children don't understand body language. For the most part, adults don't understand the body language. They usually don't understand the body language of the dogs in their own homes. I see it all the time. Lydia says, I get a lot of calls for training in January. Christmas puppies, yeah. At least, Lydia, at least they're calling and wanting the training. The scary part is the ones that don't call and don't understand. Because if you're getting this animal at a very young age and you do not immediately start incorporating teaching and learning through training, you are missing out on a very crucial time period that you will never get back. And we all know that once an animal learns a behavior, whether it's desired or undesired, it doesn't unlearn it. Once it already learns, it brings a desired consequence to itself, not us. It's not going to forget that. And so the key is get them learning and teaching and understanding through training as soon as possible. I know we have several different dog trainers and parrot trainers on here right now. Hopefully some zoo trainers in here as well. So anyways, the time of year as far as the weather, it's cold outside. People don't want to go outside when it's cold. So, for example, if you're working with a parrot and you're getting, one of the key things, the most important thing you can do for a social animal is keep it socialized. And if it's cold outside and that punishes your behavior of going outside, that animal is missing out on socialization. And I'm sure several people in here that are dog trainers can tell you how important that is. And not just any type of socialization. Know what you're doing when you're socializing that animal, because so many behaviors are punished and turned into aversives with people that move socialization beyond the animal's comfort level. And the key there is understanding the body language. Is this sounding not so convenient? Behavior isn't simple, you guys. We're dealing with hundreds of thousands of years of evolution here. Behavior is not simple. I am here to tell you that. That is what my business is based on. Sorry, I'm really getting into this, but this is what I deal with on a daily basis. Hey, Rico, that is so nice. You are funny. You can do another somersault? Why don't you show everybody your wings? Let me see those wings. Let me see those wings. I want to see them. Ready? Do it. 1, 2, 3, go. Somersault. Nice job. Nice job. This is killing me. Somersaults, cameraman, co-host. Rocky, that is so pretty. Peekaboo. The key is we're always training, whether we realize it or not. If that animal can see, hear, smell, or feel you, you are training that animal whether you realize it or not. The key question is, I love you. I love you. Yes. He just said, I love you. The key question is, what are you training? So, you guys, I appreciate your feedback because, like I said, Lydia here is a professional dog trainer. I saw Vicky in here. I saw a couple other ones. So, people think the price of a parrot is expensive. That ain't nothing, sweetheart. You haven't seen an exotic vet bill yet, okay? There's a difference between a companion or a domestic animal vet bill. Sorry, Snow's asking me to play, so I'm trying to do it. In an exotic animal vet bill. Take puppy dog vet bill times 3. So parrots expensive? Wait till you see the vet bill. Does the person want this particular animal? If not, and many times how do you buy a certain animal as a gift when the person hasn't even seen the animal? So people tell me, I want a cockatoo. Okay, well, each animal is its own individual. You know, you want a cockatoo? There's things I suggest you do if you want a cockatoo. You want a border collie? Buy some of Deb Jones's books and what you need to do in constantly giving these animals a job. I swore I would never have a border collie. Yeah. I swore I would never have a border collie. You know why? Because they're on all the time. This is always happening. And if I'm not doing this, she'll find her own enrichment, which is the side of the couch. I always said I'd never have another male umbrella cockatoo. Yeah, now I've got 2. I'm done. So this is what I'm doing in the background, is giving this animal enrichment so I can finish my live stream. So if the past almost 45 minutes haven't made you change your mind, call me. Go visit a shelter. You don't understand their nutritional needs. I mean, for a lot of animals, especially exotics, it's death. It is death. And the nutritional needs, some of you know, all of our animals are on specialized diets. You want to talk about something that can break the bank, is how we feed some of our animals. Because we do our research. We do our research with nutritionists, veterinarians. What's the best thing? Modern nutrition. Educate yourself. I'm watching Rico in the viewfinder. Level of complexity, we're talking about it in the Parrot Project. Animals prefer enrichment that changes shape. Okay. Number 4 that I have written down. To me, this is my opinion. Giving an animal as a pet gives the implication that animals are expendable. To me. And When we treat them like objects, what are we doing? We're training these children, our future generation, that animals are expendable. And so many times, people will take in these animals as gifts. And after the dog has crapped all over the tree, Rocky, that is so pretty. After the dog has crapped all over the tree and the parrots destroyed your woodwork, I don't want this one. There's something wrong with it. The children are learning that this is expendable. Take it to the shelter and go get a new one. Okay? So we can train at undesired behaviors as well, and fill up the shelters. Enrichment is a huge factor. Have you taken into consideration what you need to provide to your animal to keep them occupied, engaged, interacting? We have a full, an enrichment team which consists of several people here, 4, on a daily basis. So as far as giving animals as pets gives the implication that they're expendable, I also wanted to point at this. It teaches others, it can teach others that animals are seen as objects. And as you guys have seen, I think I just posted this it was in my last email newsletter about the science and the studies going on that animals do have emotions. They do have feelings. Yeah. So we take this puppy, we no longer want it, so it goes straight to the pound. And where does it sit? In the pound or in the shelter or the rescue? In the it's not their fault. They're filled. They're filled. And there you have this young, impressionable mind, the animal, going untrained. Okay? This animal is missing a very crucial period of time that you will never get back. And it's sitting there in a shelter waiting to be adopted out while people go out and search for another one.